Hello, my name is Maria Camila Ochoa, and on this opportunity I'm going to present you how did World War I change the world of business. First of all, it's important to know what happened. On June 28th of 1914, the Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated in Sarajevo. This event led to a month of failed diplomatic maneuvering between Austria-Hungary, Germany, France, Russia, and Britain, which event ended with the onset of the Great War as it was originally called. But how did this major war impact the world of business and the global economy? First of all, it's important to evaluate the consequences that it had on the globe. So, it destroyed the global integration of capital markets, and it was only after the fall of communism that the markets became as integrated as they were before 1914. As well, it led to inflation, government debts, and reparation payments. I believe that even the most definite consequence of this event was the stock market crash of 1919 and the Great Depression. But it also led to a Russian Revolution and the creation of new countries. To be more specific, we can state that the impact on Europe was the most severe. First of all, there was a simultaneous closure of every major European exchange and many of the exchanges outside of Europe. Also, these exchanges were subjected to extensive regulation that did not exist prior to the war. Also, after the war ceased, there was no production because the farms, factories, and enterprises were destroyed. As well, there was a massive unemployment and the countries were in huge debts. Finally, I could believe that the only country that had a bright side after the war was the United States of America. Why? Because they were the suppliers of food and goods for the war in Europe. The war sped up the American production of civilian and war goods. Also, they had an increased economy, higher wages, profits to industry, and the US raised as a net creditor. So, consequently, this war did not only represent a violent event on human history, but it also led to a major economic crisis for most of the countries involved.